So, out on my first day training for the free pick stuff. Just been walking around finding some trails. I was walking along kind of like a single track drivable road, but then I saw some cars parked up ahead, which made me think they were either dogging or drug dealing. And either way, 7 o'clock in the morning, I don't really want to be a part of that. So, found this little bridleway, I suppose. I hope. It's kind of confusing. I mean, I see a lot of horseshoes, so I'm assuming this is just a bridleway that I'm allowed to walk down. I started the walk walking up the biggest hill in the town, which was good until yep, there's some horse shit. Got like this big radar station that you're not allowed anywhere near. But I was walking up the pathway and it's really nice. You get some great views over the town, and then you come to like a dead end. Well, not a dead end, but you come to a T-junction, quite literally the opposite of a dead end. But I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be on either of it, so I started walking down one way. I had to climb a gate to get out, and on the back of the gate it said private, no entry, so hopefully I'm not on some sort of list. This is nice though. I can't really, I'm not seeing much views of the town, but it's nice just to be out. I've walked about 5 miles at the minute. I was hoping for a bit more incliney stuff, but this is quite incliney. This doesn't show up on the map though. I need to find a better mapping system for what's walkable. I came across one place where I was walking along the road and it had a sign saying public footpath with an arrow, and I followed it, and it literally is just a giant farmer's field with no walkable path, so I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Hearing lots of birds. Look at that little snail fella. Seen some like birds of prey. I wasn't able to get any footage of them. I saw a fucking badger this morning. It scared the shit out of me. I thought it was a man on all fours for a minute. Actually did shoot me right up. Don't know if the camera mic's picking that up, but a lot of bird activity. This is cool. I need to come back here with my bike. I can hear some flapping, and I can hear some water. Oh, this is a bit of a muddy section. His boots making light work of that, mate. Take more than that to stop old fucking Bootsy boy. Fair amount of bugs down this section, but that's to be expected. I'm in their territory now. You know, when they're in the house, depending on the bug, and let's be honest, there is a hierarchy. Some bugs are being let out, some bugs are being squished. Got a bit of a silverfish problem. Oh, squirrel. You probably can't see that. I've got a little grey squirrel running around. I'm gonna need to check my maps at some point to see where the fuck I am. Let's have a quick look here. Where are we? Well, according to Google Maps, I'm not even on. I'm on nothing. See, now there's a lot of. Now these ones are a bit droopy, to be fair, but lots of bluebells I've seen this morning. Yeah, quite enchanting when you come down to a nice section. Not quite as enchanting as the horse shit, but you know, still pretty cool. A few more, few more here. These are looking a little bit perkier. There's only one. I came to one section with proper fairy tale style, with like trees arcing over, shit tons of bluebells down either side. Very nice. So there's some sort of life around us. This is wicked. There's so many places like this that are kind of on my doorstep that just never really know they're there until you start looking for it. Got some more bluebells. Like even yesterday, work at one of the data centres we work at in Kent, walked behind it and there's like a massive nature reserve. And it's nice to just get out, a bit of exploring. I mean, this is fucking great. Like, I could be anywhere right now. And I've been walking for about an hour or so, hour and a half. And I've not seen a single person. Oh, we've got a decision to make. Look at this. Look at this. Left or right? Oh, okay. Private, no public right of way. Something public right of way. Public right of way. Okay. This is fucking awesome. I'm really enjoying this. Oh, you probably can't see them, but there are a ton of bluebells in there down the back. Which is very cool. I'm really hoping I don't bump into anyone who sees me filming, because it is fairly embarrassing by yourself just having a little chit chat. Here we go. So where are we? Right, we've got another choice to make. We can go down here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pop up here. I mean, look at this, look at this. Look at this. Fucking beautiful. Right, I'm going to probably go back down there, but let's pop up here. Let's pop up here, see what there is. Oh, that's a lot of spider webs. Just to karate kick that. I mean, look at this, man. Look at the bluebells. Tons of them. Right, oh, and here. Look at these. I hope these come up properly on the camera. It looks fucking amazing. Right, as beautiful as that is, we're going to go the other way and see what there is down there. Oh, look at this. Look at some of these fucking trees, man. Look at this thing. I can hear a woodpecker. There's something. It's down here, look at this. A little stream. Kind of. Right, carrying on down the bridleway. I'm so glad I found this. That's one of the nice things about using a route tracker, is you can kind of just, like, there's no way I'd be able to find this again if I was to. I have no idea where the fuck I am. So it's good if I can retrace my steps on the odd app and work out where I am. I mean, there are some fucking beautiful places down here. I mean, they're really not showing up. They're really not showing up on the camera. But look at this. Beautiful. And this is only in... Maybe I should have recorded this in 4K HDR. Just as nature intended. But, no, it's cool. Mentally, this has been great. I mean, look, I could probably get up. I could probably get up there. This is a bit stupid. That is crazy steep. Yeah, I'm not. What am I doing? Just enjoy your walk. Getting distracted, man. Just get walking. But the mental aspect of this. Oh, look, getting up there could be good. That looks kind of walkable up there. the getting out in nature does wonders for the old peanut, for the old noggin. Which is why I bought my bike, which has just been cursed. I've got this electric bike. Well, actually, I went to get an electric bike and I did the cycle to work scheme thing, and then when I went to buy the bike they went, no, you can't use the cycle to work scheme for this specific bike. Right, okay, cheers for that. So then I cancelled the cycle to work scheme, found another bike, ended up just getting it. Then whilst I was on holiday, the company accidentally resubmitted my cycle to work thing, so I've been charged for that. Bit of a piss take, but that's all sorted. But anyway, the bike I got was amazing. First ride, beautiful, absolutely fucking buzzing. So glad I got it. Second ride, puncture. That was so difficult to fix I almost cried, and that is not hyperbole. Could not get that fucking tyre back on. Look at this, man. Looks like we're in some sort of vineyard. That's kind of vineyard-esque. Oh, there's an egg. Little egg. It's got a puncture. Could not get the tyre back on. Nearly ended in tears. I mean, it ended in anger. A little anger flare up. It's always fun. Took it to a bike shop. Even the bloke in the bike shop was asking me if this was the tyre that was originally on. It's like, mate, this tyre don't fit. You're fucking telling me, mate. I was like, no, it's the tyre that came. Oh, rabbit! Rabbit! Wonder about Chaz and Dave there. That was a rabbit. Beautiful. Yeah, he was asking me like, is this a new tyre that you're trying to get on? Because I don't think it fits. Like, no, this is the actual tyre that was on the wheel, mate. So it does fit. It's just borderline impossible. So we had to use these. So like, you get these little plastic things, right, to get the wheel on and off. And you're basically not supposed to use them to get them back on, because you can pinch the inner tube. So everyone online is like, meh, don't use them to put the tyre back on, you'll pinch the inner tube. Meh, use your fingers, just use your fingers. I wonder if that's where the rabbit was. Look, little rabbit hole. Rabbit hole. What are they called? Burrow? They got a name, haven't they? Warren. Or is that a badger? What do rabbits have? Burrow? Is it a burrow? Why not? Yes, you're not supposed to use these little plastic things to get the wheel back on. Anyway, this fucking wheel was not to go back on. So the guy had to use a motorbike one, which is metal, which you're definitely not supposed to use because it fucks all your wheel up. So he's like, I'm gonna have to use one of these, is that alright? I was like, well, I need to get the fucking wheel back on, mate, so go for it. So he's gone for it. Oh, there's a pheasant. There's a pheasant up there. Oh, there's multiple pheasants. They'll probably fly away by the time I get there. Anyway, long story short, he fucked my wheel up, but he got it back on. So I was like, bang, thank you. So then I planned to go out for a bigger ride with my brother. And I thought, right, before I go out tomorrow, let me just take this fucker out for a ride. Bought a new action camera, the very same one I'm using right now. Bought an action cam. It's like, right, let's attach this to the bike. Let's go make sure that everything's good. There's no fucking punctures, no issues, blah blah blah. Go for a ride, hunky dory, super fun, loving it. Pedal came off. Alright, no big deal, just screw it back on. Oh no, it sheared the fucking crank arm. So I managed to just about cycle back home by like holding it on with some fucking Velcro. And I'm like, right, let's see if I can buy a new crank arm. oh no, you can't buy a new crank arm because you bought the bike with the latest Gen 5 Bosch motor, which has a different design to every other motor before it, so no crank arms fucking fit, mate. So I ring the dealer and they tell me basically the same thing, that you can't even buy them, nobody lists them. There's one company that makes them, but they're like 250 quid on the brand new bag that I just bought. So I've done the warranty. We should have that in a couple of weeks. And then maybe I'll do another one of these, but we'll be riding around instead of walking around. Now, I'm hoping that there's a gate up there that I can get out of. I would love to go through that, but that's a bit dense. Let's see then if I can find another little nice area to walk through. This is cool. Look at this, proper gate. At least you know that I can be here. There we go, public footpath. That makes me feel better. Get a stiff gate. There we go. Look, give me some of those. Give me more of those. It's like, I'm like a fucking vampire. I need to be invited in. I'm not just going to start walking into a field, even if I probably can. Right, let's go. Where am I? I can't tell if I've already walked down this area or not. Let's poke our heads up here. Can we get into this field? Alright, let's go the other way. Stroll back down here. Hopefully I'll find my way across. There's an area I know I can get through at some point that's really nice, but I have totally lost my bearings. And I have no idea where it is. I reckon it's down there. Anyway, I'll shut up. I'll pause it. If I find it, I'll start it back up. Laters. Alright. I'm pretty sure I found where I need to go. I think I came around my back now. I'm going. I tell you what, man, the fucking litter around here is really fucking me off. There's just no fucking need for it, man. Actually makes me want to do some litter picking. I could do litter picking whilst I'm doing this. I might look into that. I know beneath the headphones he does some little picking on Instagram. He doesn't live a million miles away from me actually. But look at all this shit. I'll be picking this shit up as I'm walking. Actually fucking do something with me time. Fucking pot noodle, come on man. Who's eating a pot noodle out here anyway? Just raw dogging a pot noodle. What, no hot water? Just munching on the noodles. For fuck's sake, man. It's so annoying. Shit like this, like why? Just keep it in the fucking car for like 5 seconds. Dump it when you get home. Right. So it looks like we're going to be on a main road. But then we do the switcheroo. We go for a field. Now this is a bit that I think eventually leads us to that section that I was talking about. There's a really pretty bluebells. Not sure if they're just weeds or wildflowers. Alright, private land. That's all good. I respect that. More signage. I need more signage. Like, just tell me where I can and can't go. I don't want to be walking through your fields, but I also don't want to not be walking through a field if I'm allowed to, you know? I don't want to walk on crappy roads when we've got these awesome fields. Need it spelled out. I'm hoping if hoping there's some sort of like public footpath app, because there's loads of them and bridleways scattered about, but you'd never know that they're there unless you actually look for them or just started walking down one and hope for the best, you know. These boots are surprisingly comfortable. I thought I was going to need to really wear these in, but actually they're pretty much good to go already. So for the training's a weird one for the 3 peaks because you kind of need a little bit of everything. You need a bit of alright cardio, but I mean you're not running anywhere. It's all sort of generally low intensity stuff. You need a bit of strength because it's all incline, so you need a bit of muscle on the leg, and then you just need a bit of endurance, which I think you can only really get from doing it, you know. That's the kind of the bit that I'm struggling with. Like cardio, I've got the treadmill, I could do some running, I can build back up to doing 5Ks, maybe try and do a 10K at some point before I go. And the strength training, that's fine. I'm still working out like 4 times a week. My legs are fine. Old Boochie Boy's caked up to the max. But the endurance is kind of the bit I'm struggling with, because it's like you can't train for that. There's another rabbit and another pheasant. Right, here we go. We're about to go through the little enchanted woodland bit I was talking about. Hopefully there's no people in here. Look at this, man. Look at this. Look in Bluebell City. Absolutely everywhere. Look at this, man. This shit just on my doorstep. And granted, when the weather's crap you can't get out here, but I mean, look at these, look at these, look at them. So many healthy looking too. What was that? The endurance. Yeah, the endurance stuff is weird because it's like, how do you train for that without just doing it? And that means walking for, I mean, hours, let's face it. And it's like with the weight training, I can do that in an hour. Do a 5K, you can sort of do that in around half hour. Where do I find the time to just go, right, see you later, love, you're looking after the kid, I'm just going for a 5-hour walk, you know? So got up early this morning, made her a nice coffee in bed, get myself in the good books, come out nice and early. I'll be back early. And then we're all good. But the problem is I need to be training on incline stuff. And Essex is like one of the flattest counties in the UK. So it's kind of slim pickings. That said, where I am now actually is pretty hilly. Problem is it's really steep, but it's not very long. That kind of seems like your choices in Essex. You can have mega steep but short hills, or really long hills but they're not that steep. So I guess the other option is just keep walking up and down the same hill, which I've not ruled out. That's the big radar station you can just see in the distance. So I was walking up alongside that. Kind of looks like a map from GoldenEye or something when you get up close. It's pretty cool. But I didn't want to film around there. I'm sure I've seen online people be told off for that. And I was walking in areas I probably shouldn't have been walking in anyway. So I didn't want to, you know, get myself in trouble 10 minutes into the walk. Especially if I wasn't filming. I don't want to waste that. with that juicy MI5 content. If MI5 are watching, I actually wasn't trespassing. This is all a joke. So, don't worry about that. What was that? I hope that was a bird, not some sort of cryptid. Still not convinced that thing I saw this morning. I wish I was filming. Because even though it looked like I don't know what it was, I'm assuming it was a badger. I only saw it for a split second. But it's almost like it got up. It's almost like it was on two legs and it turned and ran. Sort of like a little monkey fella, a little baboon or something. Wish it wasn't. Or maybe it was just a fucking fox or a dog or something, but it seemed bigger than that. And there has been talk of cryptids in this area for a while. Some blokes had it away with a badger or something. Probably not possible. So earlier, I had the old long sleeve on, and that's one thing I have to look into, is like a long sleeve but light shirt, because I'm a very sweaty boy, and I had my long sleeve on earlier, but I was just sweating out. If you don't have long sleeves on, I'm just getting bitten to fuck. Well, I'm not getting bitten to fuck, but there's bugs everywhere, I can feel them on me. So I've got to start. But yeah, start heading back now. But that the 3 Peaks Challenge is part of a charity thing I'm doing at work for Magic Breakfast, which is a charity that provides breakfast and breakfast clubs for kids of all ages. Actually, I think they do primary, secondary, I think they do SEND schools. A little bit of everything. Really good charity. So I'm going to do a stream at some point. We're going to have some breakfast and school themed features, I suppose. I mean, breakfast tier list, or maybe a full English tier list. I was thinking of having some sort of thing set up where people can donate and add an item to a breakfast that I'll eat. We'll cap it at like 6,000 calories or something. It's not going mental, but you know, you donate a £5, you can add a sausage, something like that, and we'll build the ultimate breakfast. And don't put stupid stuff on there. Don't make me eat, 20 fried slices and a tin of fucking mushrooms. Pick good stuff. Don't mind a couple of wacky things, but I can regale you with some of my Pokemon card stories. We'll do some catchphrase, that's a no-brainer. Kind of looking forward to that. And the biggest thing of all, Plinko is back, baby. Woo! Bought the Wheel of Fortune 3-foot Plinko for my kid, which is actually secretly for me, but it's one of the good things of having kids. You buy toys on the pretense that it's for them, when really it's for you. We might do some Mario Kart treadmill racing as well. See what I can set up. It's been a long time away from the old Twitch, and it was the right thing to do at the time, but I've got that new garage door. The garage isn't totally freezing all the time, and the burnout has lifted a little bit, and I think I might be ready to start dipping my toe back in. Probably still not with any real regularity, probably not going to be back to weekly, but I don't know, maybe once or twice a month. You might see old Boochie Boy back on your screens. See how it goes. But we'll get up to this last bit, which has kind of completed my loop, and then I'll say goodbye, so I don't totally dox where I am. You can probably see. Can you see? Can we zoom in? No. But those are the houses down there. The lovely surrounding towns. That's where I walked up earlier. And that's where I just came from. Right, so Beachy Boy signing off. See you later, everyone.